Right now, let's go to Ariel Placencia for the traffic update. Lots of problems across North Texas, Ariel.
Oh, for sure. Thanks so much, Pete. So let me show you and take you out to Irving here. This crash has been working for over an hour. Within the last 5 minutes, though, a tow truck arrived. So take a look at that middle police car and look just beyond it. You'll see a car is upside down on the roof of it. Thankfully, everybody's there. Hopefully that driver is safe, but traffic only getting by in that right lane, so certainly a lot of slowdowns in this area. Now, the southern Dallas County, I-45 right there at Linfield. Traffic moving slow and steady. That's always good, right? But take a look at that bridge near the top of your screen. Just a reminder that those bridges and elevated surfaces, those are going to be some of the areas that get worse first. So take it very, very slow. And then one more look here at Corinth. Check this out. I-35E. Right there at Quail Run, traffic moving slow, but look at all that sleet and freezing rain there. Wow, that's, I guess, maybe what you think of when you think of winter there. Traffic moving very, very slowly, so take it slow because as Pete and Jesse and our whole weather team have been talking about, only going to get worse out there, unfortunately. Taking a quick look at my map now, that's going to pull up here. Let's see if we can get that going. There we go. You'll notice not a lot of incidents. That's good. Hopefully everybody's staying home. Not a lot of crashes to talk about, but you do see some slowdowns, especially south of Denton. That 35W moving pretty slowly at this hour. For my Collin County drivers, good news. Things looking a-okay in your area. Lots of green and yellow, but still always a good reminder to take it slow. Please don't drive if you don't have to. Let's switch gears now. Talking about Tarrant County, we'll head out to my colleague Molly Basu. Molly, what are you seeing on your end?
Yeah, Ariel, we're here at 287 North and 35 West in North Fort Worth. So around 3 o'clock, I think that's when the rush hour was, because right now you can see not a lot of traffic, but the roads itself, they are not looking pretty. We've seen for the most part, as we've been here throughout the afternoon, cars have been taking it pretty slowly. And I checked in with TxDOT about 15 minutes ago, and they tell me there is nothing major to report across North Fort Worth itself. Right now, we know there are over 150 drivers out there with just about 215 trucks and equipments out there. They are treating all of the roadways. They started to pre-treat the roads on Thursday, they tell me, and they will continue to do this 24/7 until this winter storm is over. We know that crews are working 12 to 14-hour shifts. And you know, while we've been here in this immediate area, we've seen some folks here actually trying to have fun in the snow. They were doing some donuts in the parking lot. Please don't do that. And actually, I just got word from my producer in my ear that Fort Worth ISD is closed tomorrow. So again, Fort Worth ISD is closed tomorrow for tomorrow. We just got that notification in my ear right now as we're standing here. But again, here in the Fort Worth, North Fort Worth area, just checked in with the TxDOT and they tell us that there is nothing major to report. They're going to continue to monitor it. This, of course, as you know, people are just heading home, going to work right now. Going home from work. It's cold out here, so I get a little tongue twisted, of course. But again, out here, it is not so bad. People are listening, they're going slow, but things might be a little different where my coworker Scoop Jefferson is in Denton.
That's right, Melanie. The sleet started coming down here in Denton about 1 o'clock this afternoon. People out driving on roads like the one you see behind me, this is West University Drive, suddenly found themselves on slick roads. So people out driving, they have to take it easy. Most of the people out, they're taking it slow, but we have seen some people sliding. As soon as the forecast included inclement weather that could threaten the power supply, Denton Municipal Electric put its emergency plan in place. Just before 1 p.m. today, Denton started getting that rain, which quickly turned into sleet. This is the kind of weather that could force down power lines due to ice buildup on the power lines. Now, sidewalks and streets, again, they quickly became iced over throughout the city. Denton Municipal Electric learned to be ready thanks to storms in the past. And they have 2 ways to learn about power outages so they can dispatch crews right away.
One way is they call us, obviously, through our trouble outage system and let us know that there's an outage and we can respond that way. We also have an automated metering infrastructure system, or AMI, that'll also let us know when that meter loses electricity, loses power. Winter Storm Uri taught us a lot. So I think a lot of the preparations we've learned from that storm and every storm since then, we just get better and better and more prepared.
Now, people here driving on West University, they're getting by pretty easily, but again, it is completely covered with ice. Now, DME is one of the emergency management partners with the city of Denton. They're in contact with each other constantly. They plan to stay that way over the next couple of days. One of the things they learned from during the pandemic is that they can work remotely. So even part of the emergency operations center is virtual. They're in contact with the city, with the mayor, to make sure that they're monitoring the roads. One of the things that one city leader told me to tell people at home, don't be that driver that ends up in an accident just for being out for no reason. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, great information. Thank you, Scoop.